Urgent Cleveland Browns fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here, we bring you daily videos with the latest Cleveland Browns updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Hey, Browns fans! Today, we're diving into something that's been shaking the NFL community, a story that's creating buzz, excitement, and, let's be honest, a little bit of anxiety for Cleveland supporters. Because, folks, there's a new quarterback on the horizon, and his name is Shedeur. Yes, you heard right. Shedeur Sanders, the young talent who's been turning heads during the preseason, is being talked about as a potential game-changer, a player who could make a huge impact right from the get-go. But what does this mean for the Cleveland Browns? Well, sit tight, because we're about to unpack everything, from his impressive skills, his potential influence on the league, and what it could mean for Cleveland's season ahead. Let's start by setting the scene. The NFL is a league that's always evolving, always looking for the next big star, and every year, we see rookies step onto the field with hopes of making an instant mark. Some succeed, some take a little longer to develop, but the buzz around Shedeur Sanders isn't just another rookie hype. No, this guy has been showing serious promise, and from what's been happening during the offseason, he's got all the tools to be a future star. His journey to this point is fascinating, especially considering his background. Shedeur is the son of Deion Sanders, one of the legends of the game, and that legacy comes with a lot of expectations. But from what we've seen on the field during training camp and the preseason games, Shedeur has been more than just a legacy, he's been a revelation. What's impressing everyone the most is his ability to read the game. If you've watched footage of him during drills or game situations, it's clear that Shedeur possesses a rare combination of intelligence and athleticism. His passing accuracy is top-notch, and he's got a calmness under pressure that's often reserved for veterans, not rookies. That combination of traits has led many analysts and fans to believe that he could be one of the most impactful newcomers in this NFL season. And the predictions are not just idle talk. Some experts are even suggesting that he could challenge for Rookie of the Year honors, especially if he gets the starting opportunity early in the season. Now, you might be wondering, what does this mean for Cleveland? Well, folks, it's complicated. The Browns have been building a solid team, especially on defense and in the running game, but the arrival of a talented quarterback like Shedeur Sanders could shake things up. Cleveland's defense, which has been quite formidable in recent seasons, will now face the task of containing a player with exceptional arm talent and poise. It's not just about stopping him from throwing passes, it's about adjusting strategies to prevent him from improvising and extending plays. And let's not forget, Cleveland's secondary will need to be sharp, because if Shedeur gets time and space, he's capable of dissecting defenses with surgical precision. But beyond the tactical adjustments, there's the psychological aspect. The Browns will need to brace themselves for a new kind of challenge, one that involves not only stopping a talented rookie but also dealing with the confidence and leadership he exudes. Shedeur isn't just a passer, he's a leader on the field, someone who commands attention with his calm demeanor and clear vision of the game. It's these qualities that have made him stand out so much during training camp. His leadership qualities, despite being a rookie, are already catching the eye of coaches and teammates alike. And speaking of the season, here's where it gets really intriguing. Cleveland's schedule is no walk in the park. They face some tough opponents, teams with potent offenses and solid defenses. If Shedeur starts early in the season and begins to find his rhythm, the Browns could be in for some serious battles. Imagine the scene, a young quarterback with a lot to prove coming into First Energy Stadium, facing a defense eager to make a statement, but also aware that this kid has the potential to be special. It's a scenario that's bound to create some fireworks and plenty of storylines to follow. Now, let's talk about the broader picture. The NFL is a league where narratives drive excitement. And the emergence of a player like Shedeur Sanders adds a fresh chapter to the ongoing story of rookie phenoms. Remember guys, we've seen in the past how some rookies, initially underestimated, went on to dominate and redefine their team's futures. Think about players like Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, or even Josh Allen, young quarterbacks who burst onto the scene and changed the game. Could Shedeur be the next in line? That's the big question. And it's not just fans and analysts asking, even teams and coaches are watching him closely, trying to figure out how to game plan against him if he gets the starting nod early in the season. But, of course, it's not all sunshine and roses for Shedeur. The NFL is unforgiving, and the learning curve for a rookie quarterback is steep. He'll face elite defenses, blitz packages designed to throw him off rhythm, and the inevitable ups and downs that come with adapting to the league's speed and physicality. Cleveland's defense, which has been a strong point in recent years, will certainly want to make life difficult for him. They'll look to pressure him, force mistakes, and make him uncomfortable in the pocket. That's the game within the game, the chess match between the Browns' defensive coordinators and Shedeur's adaptability. And let's not forget the fans. Browns fans are passionate, loyal, and sometimes a little anxious about the future. The arrival of a promising rookie quarterback can generate hope, but also uncertainty. Some supporters might worry about how this impacts Cleveland's current quarterback situation, or if Shedeur's rise might push out a veteran or a more experienced player. But remember, every great team needs competition, and sometimes, the best way to elevate a team's performance is through healthy competition at the quarterback position. Whichever way it plays out, the narrative is compelling, and it's going to make this season one of the most exciting in recent memory for Cleveland fans. Now, what about Shedeur himself? Well, he's got the talent, no doubt about that. But the NFL is a different beast. The speed of the game, the complexity of defenses, the pressure of performing on a big stage, all of these are new challenges for him. However, if his preseason performance is any indicator, he's more than capable of handling the pressure. His work ethic, combined with his natural talent and mental toughness, suggests that he's prepared to face whatever comes next. And you can bet that Browns coaches are also working overtime to develop a game plan that maximizes his strengths while minimizing his weaknesses. Looking ahead, it's fascinating to think about how Shedeur's journey might unfold. Will he start the season as the backup? Or will he earn that starting role early on? Will he live up to the high expectations and become a franchise quarterback? Or will the NFL's reality check be swift and tough? All these questions are swirling around, and I can tell you that every Browns fan should be keeping a close eye on him. His rise could define this season, and perhaps even shape the future of the franchise. And the story doesn't end here. As the season progresses, we'll see how Shedeur adjusts, how defenses adapt to him, and how Cleveland responds to this new challenge. It's a storyline that's already capturing imaginations across the league, and for Browns fans, it's an exciting, nerve-wracking time. Because, let's face it, when a rookie quarterback shows this much promise, it's impossible not to feel a mix of hope and nervousness about what's coming next. But one thing is certain, this season will be one to remember, and Shedeur Sanders is well on his way to becoming one of the most talked about players in the NFL. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Are you excited, nervous, or maybe a little of both? Do you believe Shedeur can be a difference maker for the league and for Cleveland? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the team as we all watch eagerly to see how the story unfolds. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, analysis, and insights into the Cleveland Browns and the NFL. Stay tuned, folks, because this season is just getting started, and it's going to be epic.